get out of the situation. They are close to the window, so you may wonder or may imagine that fire crews would even try to break the window and pull them through that way into the building safely and sound as well. So we can only imagine a lot of questions surrounding this incident. Again, they are 69 floors up out of 104 floors, 104 stories of One World Trade Center, the tallest building in the entire nation, and these two window washers are stuck dangling on some scaffolding.
Absolutely, and this might be, again, we don't know how this happened, and I don't want to speculate too much because they do risk their lives going up there and doing that job each day, but we might learn some things about their protocol or learn how this happened and learn how, obviously let's try to make it never happen again. But these things do happen. Thankfully, they are secure. We're learning, as we told you, FDNY, but multiple other city agencies are on scene helping. Of course, the NYPD probably on the ground, getting all the space that trucks might need and that gear might need or whatever. Office of Emergency Management, Port Authority, of course, they are all involved in this rescue mission. 69 floors up, and we will wait and see what crews decide to do in terms of getting them out of there and inside and safe. So again, not too much movement. Again, it's a very calm day. The fog is kind of sitting there, which I guess that high, that would help me, I guess. You can't really see, and I'm sure they're not looking down, but they're looking at each other, I'm sure, keeping the optimism high, keeping the faith, and knowing that now multiple agencies are on their way.
All on board to make sure that they are rescued safely. And as you were saying, don't look down, but I'm sure everyone on the ground is looking up.
Oh, absolutely.
And I can only imagine what it is in terms of this scene on the ground. I'm sure there's streets blocked off. Emergency crews are everywhere doing their best to keep those on the ground calm as well, and to clear those streets and the sidewalks from any danger, and to sort of keep the calm in New York City. I'm sure it's 1:35 in the afternoon. It's very busy. People are on their lunch breaks, so you have to sort of manage the roadways in Lower Manhattan, which is already a very, very, very busy place. But again, as you can see, as Jessica mentioned, no movement, 69th floor, very, very close to the window. Still a lot of questions surrounding this entire incident. How exactly did this happen? Is there anything that we can learn from this to make sure this does not happen again to any other window washers or anyone else who may be working on any scaffolding throughout any city in the entire nation when they do go to work every morning to ensure their safety? And I'm sure we will be able to learn from the situation and take some tips from this in terms of further safety precautions in the future.
We are now getting some new reports that the plan is to cut through the glass there on the 69th floor to gain access. Obviously, that's something we were thinking before. If they're so close to that building and they are just hanging there, there's not that much movement, then that does seem like a way, maybe the smartest way to just get them inside and off of that scaffolding. Also hearing one report saying that this could be because a cable snapped. Again, that would make sense that one of the sides, one of the cables snapped, and obviously that is hanging down. So these are multiple reports right now. Obviously nothing confirmed just yet, and the thing that needs to happen first is just getting those two people out. They are secure, thankfully, but we are hearing that the plan is to cut through the glass there on the 69th floor and take those people inside and get them off of that scaffolding.
Hopefully they can do that with all the most security that they can. I mean, glass shatters. Glass can cut. You can cut deep. So, I mean, I think that's the next plan of action, to figure out how you certainly break through that glass and get them there safely as well. Again, there is a plan in place, as she mentioned, to go through the glass window. When will they do that? How will they do that? I'm sure they're working as quickly as they can to get these two people out of this scaffolding that they're dangling on. Also, another question, Jessica, I wonder if they're communicating with them in any way as to what the plan is, just to give them some peace of mind while they have been up there for so long.
And they are so good at this. Of course, fire crews do this all the time, whether it's a burning building, whether it's, the jaws of life, getting someone out of the car. They do this, and they know, they are trained to do this. So I would hopefully they are communicating in some way we're here, you know, you can see our presence, we are gonna get you out. And you know what, that's all part of their training, that's all part of why, you know, they are New York's bravest, you know.
Absolutely. And